Good afternoon, Bluebeamers. My name is Troy DeGroot with U Chapter 2, and I'm excited to partner with the team at Brighter Graphics to deliver world-class Bluebeam training and customization services so you can get the most out of your Bluebeam investment. I'll cover how to show and hide tools you may not even know exist, and then some tips on how to use them as well. So let's jump into Bluebeam here. And so what you're seeing here is the Bluebeam interface. Obviously, I have turned off in my profile all of the tools and all of that, just so we can focus on the panels over here. So in Bluebeam Revu, you'll notice on the side, depending on which profile you're in, I am in the Revu Advanced, but I've modified my profile for this presentation, turned a bunch of stuff off, and actually put all of my tools panels on the left side here. When you open Bluebeam, you might see some of these tools on the left. You might see them over here on the right. Some of them you'll even see across the bottom. So for now, I stacked them all here. We're going to go through each one and show you what they're for, what they do. You can see here all the ones with the blue highlighted in blue. That means that they're turned on. So you can turn those on. If there's any of these that you don't use, you can also right click and just click on hide, and it will turn that one off. Let's dive in and show you what these are all about. Next, we're going to go into the tool chest. Here you can see a few different things. You'll see a bunch of architectural markups, contractor, engineer. The way that they had this set up out of the box when you download Bluebeam is the architectural markups. They have a lot of the most common markups. They're red for the architect. You'll see the same markups here in yellow for the contractor, and again the same ones here in a cyan color for the engineer. So in a drawing set that's marked up by all of these parties, you could very quickly see visually who did what markups and be able to, without having to click on them and see who's done that. The other thing that you'll see in the tool chest is some tools down here that I've built for doing estimates. So this is our estimating basics course. We showed how to build a couple of different tools, some wires, some railings, mechanical, plumbing. I think this is fire protection, precast. And then I've got some additional tools for our estimating advanced class. We did some different things that pertain to the students in those classes. So you can pretty easily create custom tools to measure the materials that you're doing estimates on, things like that. So, and that's also a service that we do for customers as well. If you're interested in that, let us know. We can evaluate what you need and come up with a proposal for that. So that is all in our tool chest. A couple of other things, the recent tools. So you'll see in here, it's recording the last markups that you did. So if I do this one here and I just place this symbol, hit escape. Next I'm going to go through and do this one, escape. Those should collect in our recent tools. So let me see why this isn't working, of course. There we go. So that one worked. I did my markup and it put it in my recent files. So I think it has something to do with the sequences that I was doing. If you start to modify these markups in any way, it will modify the one, the last one that you did. And then if you want to save that, you just drag that up into either my tools or down into one of the tool sets down here to save that for future projects. The way that recent tools works, it collects all the ones that you're doing as you're doing them. And when you close Bluebeam, this will clear if you don't save those somewhere. So keep that in mind when you close Bluebeam. It's going to erase all of these tools in the recent tools. So again, drag those into a tool set if you want to keep those. The My Tools tool set here, you'll notice a couple of tools in here. Yours are probably different when you look at your interface. When you drag a tool into My Tools, it actually gives it a shortcut. So you'll notice the number 1, 2 at the corner of these markups. What that means is I can either click on this markup and place that, or let's say I want to do my little X here. I can just type in 5, it's my shortcut key, and I can start to place those wherever I want. Type in 6, it's going to do my check mark from My Tools. So you can see all of those coming from our tool set. That's a way to very quickly get your team doing the same markups, the same colors, the same fonts, so there's consistency and standardization in the visual language that we're creating with markups. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys took notes and enjoyed the detailed introduction to Revu's tool panels. Reach out to Darren and his team at Brighter Graphics to learn more about additional licenses of Revu Extreme or the small investment of upgrading your existing seats. And as always, if you have any questions regarding training or customization services for your company, don't hesitate to reach out to our team as well.